haters, but it's cool, I'm still getting paper. A lot of rappers like Sega, played out, nobody play you. Talking about you don't do free shows, who the fuck gon' pay you? Ain't nobody come to see you, Otis, and I ain't even really trying to play you. Why you niggas be trying to debate this? Stephen A. Smith, Skip Bayless, your ego like Yeezy, but reality is you like pay less. Okay, say less. I'ma show y'all niggas how to do it. Enough is enough. Yeah, a lot of y'all niggas in the way.
So the next topic is something that I hold true and dear to my heart. And I'm checking my portfolio right now just to let y'all know how much I'm up for the day. Not that I'm bragging, but I just want y'all to know the power in this shit. The potential in this shit, okay? And that's Bitcoin. That's cryptocurrency. This is the future of finance. This is the future of money, okay? And I want all my people to know that the dollar ain't gonna be here long, okay? I could talk about this shit for a whole nother hour, a whole nother 2 hours.
Congratulations.
You know? And the point I'm making is
Bitcoin.
The government ain't gonna tell you this. The U.S. government is not gonna tell you this. Share this post right now. Share this shit right now. Tag your friends right now because I want to save y'all. I want y'all to be set. I want y'all to be able to pay off y'all debt.
For this knowledge right here.
I done booked multiple consultations. I just started doing consultations for cryptocurrency and Bitcoin. I'm just teaching my people all about it, from the basics, how it started, how I feel about it, how I got into it, to which coins you should buy, which coins not to buy, how the shit works, which exchanges to use, everything. I'm teaching y'all this shit A to Z, and I'm doing this shit for $25 an hour right now. It's an introductory price. Next week, I'm upping my price to $50 an hour. So the last day you can get it for $25 an hour is tomorrow, Sunday. That's the last day. So if you want to learn more about this shit for $25 an hour, hit me up on Facebook Messenger or something, and we can get this shit booked. As long as you lock it in and pay your shit, we can book it for whenever. We can, I know everybody's not available tomorrow. It don't gotta be tomorrow.
You gotta book it by tomorrow.
But you gotta pay your shit. You gotta pay that shit by tomorrow.
This dude right here, he probably the most knowledgeable person that I know about Bitcoin. He was on that shit a long time ago. I knew about it through him, but I'm new to it, and I did what you did, Monsky. I just went ahead and I caught mine through Cash App, and that may not be the best way to do it. Obviously, if you got more knowledge, you can use those apps, and this man can explain it. But it's an easy way to do it, and at the least, it's the quickest way. If all of y'all use Cash App, so it's like you can. Cash App has made you able to just click a button and buy the Bitcoin straight through your Cash App. And if nothing else, you at least need to do that.
So follow me on. So this is my Twitter handle right here, LARGE SEVAN. You can message me on Twitter if you have a Twitter. If you don't have a Twitter, you can message me on Facebook. Dot might have tagged me in the post, but if not, I shared the post. So look through the shares. Also, my name on Facebook is LARGE SEVO. So it's exactly the same as this, except that it's 2 words, LARGE SEVO, SEVO, instead of LARGE 7. And so like I said,
type it in the comments.
So yeah, you can message me. I'll go ahead and type it in the comments though.
You can do it on that.
Yeah, I should be able to do it on this. Let me try. I'm trialing and error.
I'm about to say, yeah, this is episode
trial and error.
Oh yeah, that shit look like you about to.
My Facebook. Look me up. Look me up on Facebook, LARGE SEVO. And that way, we can motherfucking get this shit popping. I don't know if they gonna let me comment, though.
Let's see.
Yeah, they not gonna let... I don't know. They not letting me comment. But, anyway...
Y'all see them. Y'all see me. Go to my page. Yeah. I got them tagged. I ain't got them tagged, but I'm sharing.
So, basically, the point I'm making is this is the future of money. I was up $1,900 for the day earlier.
Every purchase with Cash App goes towards Bitcoin as well.
Yeah, if you attach the Cash App boost, what she's talking about is if you got a Cash App card and you use the boost on your Cash App card, because I do this sometimes too. You can actually, it's a boost right now where you can get 5% cash back on every purchase you use with your Cash App card in Bitcoin. So if you spend $20 at the motherfucking store, or let's say $100, I'm gonna just make it a little easier to calculate. If you spend $100 at the store, you get 5% of that back in Bitcoin. So you get $5 back in Bitcoin if you use a Cash App card and you have that boost attached on your Cash App card. So basically, I've been doing that. I got a Coinbase account. I got a Binance.us account. I got multiple accounts. But the point I'm making is Bitcoin is the future of money. That shit is taking over. And the government is behind that shit, just like the government is behind everything else. Like I said, if you see it on TV, the government is behind it. So don't think that Bitcoin is a scam or cryptocurrency is a scam.
It's going anywhere.
It's not going nowhere. So if you heard of the New World Order, one world currency, the market of beast, any of that shit ever before, that's Bitcoin. That's cryptocurrency. I'm sorry to say, although a lot of people may think this is our salvation and this is what it's going to save the world, that's just the government doing some old futuristic digital money shit because they trying to get rid of the cash. Cash is not backed by nothing. It hasn't been backed by nothing since the 1930s.
Like cash is just so ghetto.
They got rid of the gold standard in the 1930s. So cash hasn't been backed by shit since the 1930s. It tells you if you open a dollar bill right now, look at the dollar bill, it says it's a promissory note. It's an IOU. That's all dollar bills are.
Which is why this country's in so much debt, because they in debt and they just like fuck it, print some more money.
And that was my next point, because the dollars ain't backed by nothing. Inflation increases on average 2% a year on average, so the dollars are less and less valuable every single year. And then you got 2020. 2020 is a special case. Coronavirus happened last year, right?
Oh man.
So they got all of these stimulus packages, all these bailout bills, and what happened was they printed more money last year in 2020 in 1 year they printed more money than decades before. Even when you count the damn 2009 bailout, they printed more money last year than they had printed in the entire decades before. So what does that mean for the U.S. dollar? That means that the dollar is about to depreciate faster and quicker than it ever has in history. And so what options do we have?
It's an NFL player. I don't know his name, but he
played for the fucking Panthers right now.
Sure do. But he's the first NFL player.
I'm gonna look at Russell. I think Russell Akumbo or some shit like that.
He's the first NFL player. He asked to get half his whole contract in Bitcoin, and he did. He received half of his contract, which is a multi-million-dollar contract in Bitcoin. So if you don't believe Bitcoin is serious, then trust me.
Russell Okung becomes the first NFL player to be paid in Bitcoin. He plays for the fucking the Carolina Panthers right now, and you know I see you. I see that I got a friend request from you, JB Boyd, I think. So I'm gonna add you. I'm gonna respond to your message as soon as this is all over with, and we're gonna get that popping. I'm gonna make sure that that I get you locked in for that 25 an hour. So don't worry about it. But yeah, the point I'm making is I can talk about this shit all day. I just did a 2-hour consultation earlier, yo.
It's important, man. It's important that all our people get on this shit now, as opposed to just keep. You know, niggas like niggas is always skeptical about everything, just like with the epidemic. Yeah, the pandemic, whatever you want to call it. Well, I try to put the two damn words together and shit. But with the same thing with the vaccine or whatever, with that too, with just the COVID in general.
But the COVID was meant to accelerate.
Shit real.
The COVID was meant to accelerate that process because of COVID. They created COVID and all of that shit, right? So now because they created COVID and they basically saying, okay, you got the social distancing, you got to wear the mask. Now they're gonna start saying in the next few years, the money is transmitting the virus, so we got to start using digital currencies.
You're already seeing it. You're already seeing it.
It's a coin shortage.
Staples today, and they got a sign, and not no little bullshit written sign like the official sign up there that says, please use what it said, paperless transaction. They don't want to use cash. Cash is becoming a thing of the past. For real. Like, and even with I used to Apple Pay shit, like even stuff like that, just bing, phone. Boom.
And you see Apple Pay and Google Pay and Samsung Pay, they're being more prominent. You can use them at pretty much 90% of the stores now.
Yo, Walmart.
All of that shit is not coincidence. It's all by design. And then Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, that's coming in and that's going to fill the gap. By 2030, you're going to be able to spend Bitcoin and crypto anywhere. Whether it's Walmart, Amazon online, whether it's your fucking local shop, all of that shit. And so
they just don't want them coins. It ain't no coin shortage. They just don't want that shit. They don't want your cash.
And because the dollar ain't worth shit. And Bitcoin is going up every day. Crypto is going up every day. The market
has been like that. What up, Tevin?
Yeah, what's good, Tevin? I appreciate you, dog, for joining, bro. But yeah, bro, listen to this knowledge, man. Everybody needs to listen to this fucking knowledge. The point I'm making is cryptocurrency is the fucking future. And I'm trying to tell y'all because the government is behind this shit. I'm not telling y'all this shit just because I want y'all to invest in some shit I'm investing in.
I like it. I just hate it for my parents and older people not really understanding.
But I had
so explain this part because like having your parents and your grandparents, I just feel like it's one of them things where you might have to just put them up a little bit, like put them up $10 in the Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Especially with like a lot of our parents. Like I know my mom was born in 1958.
Yeah.
My mama got on Cash App in 2020. So my mama on Cash App. So that means now the next step is I can get on the Cash App. I can send her bread and like, all right, I'm gonna take your phone and I'm going to manually get the Bitcoin for you, mom.
So, but my thing is I had to make my mom a Coinbase account. I had to make my stepdad a Coinbase account because they wasn't going to do that shit themselves. I had to send them the invite and help them set it up and all that. So you right, Elise. You are exactly right. Because they're going to be left behind. And that's what the government and the powers that be, they want. They want black people to be left behind because they know by 2025, 2030, most niggas going to look up and they're going to be like, what the fuck just happened? Everybody's using all these digital currencies and Bitcoin and I ain't got nothing but cash.
P-Wop also said cash money ain't never going to go away.
Cash money is gonna go away within the next 2 decades.
Hold on.
Within the next 2-3 decades, cash money is gonna go away.
Tariq said they trying to get rid of the cash so they can track everyone's moves. Trump was pushing back the dollar. Okay, he meant to back the dollar again. But now they getting rid of the oil industry. It's really gonna go under. That's a good point.
And so, but that's another
dollars. You can track everything digital. That can be tracked, you know what I'm saying?
Because everything, as far as cryptocurrency goes, whether it's Bitcoin or any of these other cryptocurrencies, they all live on a blockchain. That's what you call it. The blockchain is trackable. Yeah. You can track whether this coin goes to this exchange or this wallet or that wallet. Coinbase got state-of-the-art analytics tools that can track coins. They can track whether your Bitcoin go from. They can track whether your Bitcoin go from A to Z. And basically, they say it's encrypted. Bitcoin is encrypted. You can't necessarily hack into Bitcoin, but you can track it. Bitcoin isn't a privacy coin. You got privacy coins that don't allow you to track their movements, but Bitcoin is not one of them coins. So once you realize all about the ins and outs of cryptocurrency, like I said, I've been in this shit for 3+ years now. You can see what's privacy and what's not. Bitcoin is not a privacy coin. You got, if you want to talk privacy coins, you got Monero, you got it's not many privacy coins honestly nowadays. You got Dash and Monero, shit like that, but it's not a whole lot of privacy coins out here that make sure that you can't be tracked. But most coins are trackable.
I mean, Tariq made the point anyway. He said sooner or later we ain't gonna have no freedom of privacy. I agree with that anyway. Like, they getting to the point, like, that's what this, this is what I think too, just, and not to stare all the way off the topic, but it's all a part of the same topic, but I feel like you said about, it's like a chain reaction, a domino effect with that COVID shit. The COVID shit turned into a quarantine and a lockdown. Get these niggas off the street so we can do some shit. What they been doing? Putting out these 5G towers and shit like that.
And a lot of people say that that's actually the cause of a lot of the sickness that's going on nowadays that they call coronavirus. The radiation
is going.
Bro,
they don't want to tell the truth.
But you got 5G towers emitting direct energy waves, direct energy beams that's 1,000 times powerful than anything before, whether it's 3G or 4G, and they can literally target people and fucking inject all types of illnesses and sicknesses in them.
That shit can cause cancer just off the radiation alone. So if they so controlling it,
I got a radiation blocker on my fucking life. I got a life proof case on my phone. This is a radiation blocking.
But they're gonna be able to. You're gonna have cameras
block on my phone that blocks the radiation coming off my phone. Everybody needs shit like this, and this is a 4G phone.
They're gonna have the cameras everywhere. They probably out like if you live in a city, there's a camera everywhere. You need to know that. You need to know that for sure. But even the more towers that they building, even in the country, in the rural areas, They're putting cameras everywhere. There ain't gonna be no freedom. You about to start having robots with cameras in it walking the fucking streets. They might not be robots that look like the iRobot. Them shits might be cute looking, like I seen little dogs and shit like that.
Yeah.
But it's the government monitoring you. People been saying it for years, even the old cable boxes. Remember, it was a conspiracy. It's like you see that red light on your cable box. That's motherfuckers looking at you. Or shit, that motherfucking shit we looking at right now on this goddamn iMac could be recording.
Bro, everything we see, whether we posting it on Facebook or YouTube or whatever, the government is watching us. The only reason why the government ain't trying to shut us down right now because we brand new. We just started first episode. Ain't but 14 people watching right now. But if we was able to get big to the point where it's like Joe Rogan, Joe Budden,
definitely be in that group of possibly getting the fuck off this platform right here. Yeah. But I say that to say, don't let shit like that discourage you from getting cryptocurrency because you're gonna be tracked anyway. You can have all the cash money in the world, P-Wop, but they gonna still know where the fuck you going. P-Wop say you got people nowadays that just like to use credit cards. A person could stand beside you and use their phone and swipe everything off your credit card nowadays. Hey. I don't know too much about.
But you got they got the damn credit card. I forgot what you call them, but yeah, they can motherfucking put some shit. It's like a little machine they can put right by your fucking pocket and shit. They don't even got it, and it'll just like take all your credit card shit, and you can literally like it's like NFC based or something like that, and they can literally just like swipe all your credit card information just like that when you checking out or whatever, right. And yeah, like, so they do got technology like that, too. And cryptocurrency is, I guess, a solution to those problems. But cryptocurrency is a problem in itself because the government controls it. And they just want to track your money. They want to be able to see where all your money is going at all times. They want to be able to tax you for everything you do, everything you spend, everything you earn. Because you can't tax people if they paid in cash. You can't tax the barbers that's paid in cash. You can't tax the waiters and the bartenders that's paid tips on the table or in cash or something, the promoters, whatever. Yeah, so that's one of the main reasons for cryptocurrency. But what I'm trying to tell y'all is you can't stop the shit. The shit is happening regardless. So you might as well invest in it before it's too late. Right now, if you buy Bitcoin or cryptocurrency right now, it's like buying Microsoft stock or Amazon stock in the 90s before they really took over. So you can still get rich off of that shit right now. If you wait until 2025, 2030, by that point, it's going to be like the 2000s when everybody was using Amazon, when everybody was using Microsoft. It was too late to get rich off of the stock at that point, but we all had to use it at that point.
Right now is the time to get on because eventually you're going to have to get some anyway.
So we can't stop this new world order. We can't stop this one world currency, but we can do is
get rich.
Beat them. We can't beat them so we can join them.
Get rich.
And that's what I've been doing for the last 3 years. I'm trying to pay off all my debt. I'm trying to make sure my family's straight because I see this shit ain't going to stop. I see this shit ain't going nowhere. And so I'm trying to teach my people and help my people along the way as well. So if you trying to learn more about this shit and learn which coins to buy, which coins not to buy, and the ins and outs, the A to Z of this whole cryptocurrency shit, just shoot me a message on Facebook, book a consultation. Like I said, $25 an hour until Monday. After Monday, I'm upping my price to $50 an hour because I realize how valuable this information is. I made $1,500 literally today. Yeah, I'm up like I'm up like $4 or $5 grand this week.
Hit the hearts if you got some Bitcoin. Hit the hearts for me.
Yeah, hit the heart. Share this message. If you got some Bitcoin or you want to buy some Bitcoin, like this whole live stream we got going. Share this shit. Tag a friend. All of that because I understand how powerful this message is, but I want the people to understand. Y'all gotta help us get this message out.